What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City video. Today we're going to have a real good look at the Manchester City away match against Chelsea yesterday that finished 4-4, and we're really going to digest from a defensive point of view just what happened in this game, why it happened, and what City can do to try and sort it out, in particular these very difficult games against Liverpool and Spurs at home and Villa away that we've got coming up. So before I do crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, then do subscribe to my channel. It is free to subscribe. Social media links, they're in the description if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter, Instagram and TikTok. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Do leave a thumbs up, 100 likes is the aim, and do let me know your thoughts as well in the comments below. So, it was a very entertaining, very attacking game. It was a Premier League classic. We digested all that, and my initial thoughts from the game yesterday was involved in a ding-dong battle. It could have literally gone either way. City could have lost this game. We were behind at one point. We were ahead 3 times as well. Chelsea managed to pull it back 3 times, and fair credit to them, showed a lot of resilience and character in their own squad, and shows that they are slowly but surely starting to improve. But having slept on it and had nearly a day to think about this game, the more I think about it, the more I think actually Manchester City being ahead 3 times should really be able to get the job done. And I know it's away from home, and I know it's against Chelsea, and Chelsea normally are a better team than what's been showcased over the last couple of seasons. But at the end of the day, the fact is Chelsea, whilst have just slowly started to improve their form over the last month, haven't got off to the best of starts once more in the Premier League. They are missing a couple of very important players in their squad as well. So are Manchester City. But I just feel like this was a game of the 4 that we've got coming up that I wanted us to really hit the ground running and pick up the 3 points. We've not lost this game. We've picked up a point, and a win against Liverpool puts us right back on track. A win against Spurs puts us really back on track to try and win the Premier League. But the fact is, City heading into this game, we were top of the league. Chelsea were 11th at the time of kick-off, and an away match against 11th place in the Premier League, when we're sitting in first, you'd be thinking Man City need to be getting them 3 points. But City won't be the only team that go to Stamford Bridge this season and come out unstuck, because Mauricio Pochettino is a good manager. He likes to attack, he likes to take the game to teams, and so there's always going to be an essence of space. There's always going to be space for their attackers. Chelsea have got good high quality attackers, so if you put under pressure, which Chelsea like to do, press you and force the mistakes, all of a sudden they're going to be getting a lot of luck. And if you remember Pochettino and his time at Spurs, just how difficult Spurs were to beat at home under Pochettino, and how attacking he liked his teams to be as well. And I think Chelsea, if they can get maybe 3 or 4 good high quality additions to their team that suit their style of play, then Chelsea could be starting to climb up that table, and potentially not just looking at European places, but potentially starting to climb and challenge the top 4 as well. I think they're a bit away from challenging for the Premier League right now, but their aim has to be trying to get back into the European spots. So, in terms of this game, the fact is Manchester City took the lead on 25 minutes from a penalty from Erling Haaland, and then just 4 minutes later, so first defensive mistake Manchester City make is Thiago Silva scoring from that corner. A very preventable goal. You have a look at the highlights, you have a look at where Thiago Silva's starting position is for this corner, and how many defenders are in front of Thiago Silva, yet none of the defenders read it as quickly as what Thiago Silva does. And I think Thiago Silva's very smart. He is a very experienced centre-back. He knows how to defend set pieces, and if you know how to defend them, you know how to attack them, and he's looking for the vulnerabilities. And Chelsea clearly been working on the near post corners. It comes in, and Thiago Silva, he's quicker than everybody else. He's 39 years old. It's very disappointing defending from Manchester City. It is a good header. It is a good corner as well, but Manchester City are just too slow to defend that set piece. And considering we'd just taken a lead 4 minutes earlier, is particularly disappointing, because we like to take the lead, take control of the game, take the game by the scruff of the neck, and push for that killer 2-goal cushion, that 2-goal lead that we never got in this game, which means we never had a proper control and foothold into this game. And that, to me, is from both a defensive and attacking point of view, the problem here for Manchester City. I think if Manchester City defend that set piece, they regain control of the midfield, they regain control of ball retention, and we push on and attack and score a second goal, like we did with Manuel Akanji later in the first half, Man City to go on to comfortably win this game. 4 minutes after taking the lead, it's such disappointing defending from Manchester City. And then 37 minutes, I didn't think there was too much wrong with this goal. The only thing that really went wrong was Josko Gvardiol not sorting out his feet. His back's turned to goal, and once it hits his back heel, he doesn't know where the ball is. And Reece James is in a good position. He can see exactly what's happening. He goes with a good ball, doesn't hesitate, first time across, and Raheem Sterling reads it really well. As we already know from his time at Manchester City, he's a brilliant back post player, and just taps the ball into the back of the net. And Josko Gvardiol, I didn't think he had his best of games yesterday for Manchester City. I don't think any of the defenders really covered themselves in glory. Josko Gvardiol's a quality centre-back. He's a quality left-sided centre-back. I'm sure he'll be quality in other positions as well. He'll pick himself up and he'll be good to go again. I am sure. Mistakes happen. A very preventable goal, yes, but, you know, it is what it is. And at times you can nitpick with defending and you can find errors in all goals. It's going to happen. But in terms of the timing and everything, disappointing. Hindsight, Josko Gvardiol puts his foot through that. Worst case scenario, you don't know where the ball is. You get hold of the ball and you put it out of play. You put it out for a throw and you put it out for a corner and you regroup. So, yeah, it happens. Then, moving on to Chelsea's third goal, Nicolas Jackson again. Didn't think there were too much wrong here for Manchester City. The ball breaks out to Conor Gallagher, and when teams are as attacking as what Chelsea are, I'm quite happy for them to be resorting to having shots from 25, 30, 35 yards, to be honest. If we're managing to compact that penalty area, they're not creating opportunities in and around our 18-yard box, I'm happy for them to have long-range efforts because the likeliness is they're not going to score. And Conor Gallagher just puts his foot through it, trying to get something on target in the hope that he might be able to score a goal, or with a wet, greasy playing surface, hope for an Ederson mistake that they'll be able to have a follow-through, rebound, and tuck it into the back of the net. And that's exactly what happens here. Going back to the second goal, Josko Gvardiol should have done better. Ederson here should have done better. Ederson made 2 or 3 really good saves where he tipped it over the bar or tipped it round the post. I presume he's looking to try and tip this one around the post as well. Gets his hands wrong and it rebounds, and Nicolas Jackson reads it quicker than Manchester City's defence. Now that concerns me. I know everyone's going to blame Ederson for the goal, and I think Ederson maybe is at fault for the goal, but City's defence, very slow to react. Like the corner, we're going to be slow to react. You're going to give the attackers something to go at, and what's Chelsea got in abundance in their attack? Pace. And Liverpool, we've got them coming up. What have they got in an abundance in their attack? Pace. They're going to be targeting near post corners. They're going to be targeting shots on goal. They're going to be targeting their attackers to be quicker than Manchester City's defence. That's where my concern is from this game. And it happened again for the penalty as well. City panicking at the back. We've just gone 4-3 ahead. We're trying to hold on to that lead. Ruben Dias throughout the whole game has been sliding in and winning every single challenge. Comes to the penalty, he's trying to make the block. Broja, really smart. He takes a heavier touch in trying to dodge past Ruben Dias's sliding challenge. And as he does so, he misses the ball. He takes the man, and it's a penalty. And Ruben Dias at fault. So we're looking at goals here where each goal, there's individual mistakes from Manchester City. City need to manage their game better. If we take the lead in the 86th minute, we need to be able to see that game out. No substitutions came in from Manchester City, and City, I think, need to know when to try and go in with a more defensive approach to see a game out. There was only ever going to be one goal in this game. We never really had control of that midfield in this game. Neither team did. It was a ding-dong battle, end-to-end game. And when it's like that, I'd like to have seen Manchester City drop back a little bit. Give more cover for the defence, that at the end of the day, if the team's going to come in and have shots around the 20-yard box, it's the midfield that's ready to do them blocks because you've got a stronger defensive line in front of them. And Manchester City defensively here, to me, just not good enough. That's why we don't win this game. We've scored 4 goals away from home at Stamford Bridge. Every single time, 10 times out of 10, we should be coming away with the 3 points. We haven't. It's football. It happens. But we have to respond. We have to get back to winning ways. We've got massive games coming up against Liverpool and Spurs. And yes, it's important we don't lose them games because they're 6-pointers. We need the wins, though. They're our home matches. Anfield and Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, they're difficult grounds to go to. Grounds where we normally go to and lose. And if Liverpool and Spurs are going to be up there at the end of the season, we can't afford to be losing to Liverpool, Arsenal and Spurs. and expecting to come away with a Premier League. And at the end of the day, we've lost a couple of games already in the Premier League. We don't want to be making that 4 losses by the time we've played 15 games and then dropping points all too often and putting ourselves under pressure heading into December, because let's not forget, City have also got a Club World Cup, so everyone's going to have an extra game in hand on Manchester City as well, because our Brentford match has been postponed. So we need to be in a strong position. The only way we can do that is winning our games. We've got brilliant home form so far this season and throughout 2023. Beat Liverpool, beat Spurs, get back on track. We want to beat them though, defensively. We need to be tighter, we need to be better, we need to be smarter than what we were here against Chelsea. At times, we got away with it. We got lucky, we come away with a point. And I'm saying we got lucky, yet we went ahead 3 times in this game and scored 4 goals, which tells me something defensively has gone wrong for Manchester City. And my concern is Spurs and Liverpool, in my opinion, they've got a better team right now than what Chelsea do. And both them teams like to attack as well. We've come out with a point here, but we've not won the game in a ding-dong battle. And if we're prepared to go with ding-dong battles with Liverpool and Spurs, I reckon there'll be more drop points along the way. We need wins. So, to me, City needs to be smarter, much tighter at the back. And we need players to really take the game by the scruff of the neck. We're missing John Stones. We're missing Nathan Ake. Yes, they're the options, but we have to do more, in my complete honest opinion. So there we go. That'd be my thoughts. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up as well. That'd be much appreciated. Do subscribe if you are new around here. As I said, it is free to subscribe. Also, don't forget social media links. They're in the description if you want to go and check out my Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. And I'll see you all again real soon for the next Manchester City video. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.